Welcome into the final game of the season for the Northern Districts in this Glory Hunter mode. We're playing for a bit of pride. We're in fourth place. We've had a couple of defeats since you guys were last here, of course, so that very short video where we were crushed by Auckland. Hold out for 136 as a reminder and 137 for 6 in response. Been pretty tough in between this and this filming of this last episode here. Largo convincing winners by 110 runs in this episode. Burrows 5 for 73, Murray 3 for 50. We bowled incredibly well. Could have had them out for at least under 200 here, which I felt would have been pretty crucial. But yeah, Chris Clark, the veteran, getting a few runs. Pretty handy. 5,000 first class runs in a 169 game career. And then Joe Cullen. Well, in response, we got through to 252. We were very much in a bit of trouble at 88 for 6, but a good fighting effort from Baker and Bennett. Added a lot of time, fought well to get us back into the game. 4 for 81 for Goddard, 351 for Hawkins. It was pretty even Stevens at this point. Target got through to 290. Probably got a little bit more than what I would have liked. Koenig there, 64 of 84. Good we counter-attacking inning. 6 fours, 2 sixes there. 4 for 58 for Burrows, and pretty much a phenomenal effort from him all round. 2 for 50 for Greenwood was tidy. And in response, we got through to 183. Goddard 6 for 50. Lynn with 109. That was the only real highlight of our innings there. But else didn't hang around long enough. He succumbed to a defeat here. We had a draw with Auckland in this game. They got through to 290. Again, we did all the hard work. Got them 177 for 6. And then it was Allen and Osborne that both got very handy pairs of 60s. 8 fours and a 6 respectively each. Murray 4 for 68, 3 for 75 for Wilkinson, 1 apiece for Robson, Bennett and Weir. Got through to 465 we did. Hardwick with a very nice 125. Quick fire 58 from Baker, 73 or 61 for Bennett. Trying to score really quickly. Obviously, they took a lot of time out of the game. Rafferty again dominating against us, 7 for 111. Of course, he got 7 for 22 early against us in the 20-over competition. Loves bowling against us. They got through to 365 for 8. 50s to Johns, Burrows, Skinner, and Osterfield. They were all contributing to a very, very good effort. They batted a lot of time out the game. We're 4 for 60 of 33 overs of hard toil. In fact, the main 4 bowlers got through quite a bit because one of our main players got injured, which was Wilkinson, and we were down to our last wicket. We were trying to chase down 190 in 24 overs. Started to go for it early on, and then it backfired, and then we nearly lost this game as well. Got away with it. And just in recent times, Wellington won this by 3 wickets. We're a 97 for 1 here, and then we lost our way. Lost the last 8 wickets for a very little amount of runs. 6 for 32 for Swan. As you can see, it was a hard surface to bat on. Bit of swing in that around, a bit of overcast conditions. But we should have done a lot better than that. Gave Burley a bit of a run, Richard Burley. Probably not going to get a contract probably at the end of the season. I think I gave him a 1-year deal. Yeah, I did. So happy with Hill, 70-odd sort of there. In that innings, been persistent performer. Bowled them out for 253. We fought hard. We tried to peg them back a bit. 50s to Matthews and a bus. 4 for 66 for Robertson there as well. And everyone else was reasonably good as well. Contributed to a pretty nice effort. Fought hard in this innings well. 306 all out with Hardwick 79 not out. And had a lot of support from the tail for long periods of that innings as we tried to build up somewhat of a score. We had 180 odd to defend. 6 for 84 for Kumar there. A big standout in that innings. Yeah, and we had them in all sorts of bother at 63 for 5. And then it was attacking innings from Brian Huckleby. That got them home. 91 off 88 deliveries, 17 boundaries in that. And Edwards hung around long enough where we just couldn't rattle the poles enough. Yeah, an effort sort of petering out towards the end of the season. Obviously, we'll go over some of these sort of competitions and the review at the end of the season, but we could have been a bit better. Can we play spoiled sports to Canterbury? A few players will possibly look at moving on. I'm wondering if Mariru's got 1 year left in the Mariru contract. Some players I'd really like to move on. They're just not clicking quite as a unit, this team, in some areas. And there's some big areas that we need to improve on. Hopefully we can improve that on Season 2. But anyhow, we've got to focus on the now. Try and finish in the top 2 or 3 teams if we can. Let's start off well here. Let's get into a good line and length. We have done. Taking any wickets. Weir and Murray into the attack now. 5 overs each, and then Bennett will. And then we're all seam attack today, and they started off quite well. Irie is gone. Bennett has got the wicket, out for 31. Feel as though they're getting easy runs. Wee bit of movement there for Hansen. He will strike. Canterbury 88 for 2. Going gone for 31. After 32. I was just say that would belong to Canterbury that session. 104 for 2 in that game and 131 for 2 there. Attack. But doing enough there, Bennett, to get the wicket of Dobson. Dobson will go for 23. Hits that hard, and it's caught. Marston on for 50. Oh, Canterbury are starting to lose their way there. Relentless seam attack is just doing a good job. The seam attack's not too bad. Done a really good job of restricting teams. And that's a good delivery from Robson again. In good areas. Chester out. Gone for 4. Oates. On. 2. Back and attack from that end as well. We are just trying to get Canterbury under for 200 here. We've been very good at getting teams into this position, but not finishing them off. Enough delivery. Hansen will other wickets. We've bowled them out for 182. A very good bowling performance. It's just whether or not we can deliver on this start here. 182 all out. Plenty of time to bat. I'm in this game. To show some grit and determination, I ask. And Hill's been dropped. Early opportunity. Gone begging for Canterbury. Really impressed with Joe Hill this season. He's really grinded out some scores. Just want to convert some of them scores to 50s, but averages of 50 and across all the formats. Very happy. Taking his opportunity. On he's 18 though. Horton will be in. Yeah, wee bit of a quick rebuild here. We want to win some trophies in the next couple of seasons. 4 wickets. 4 for 2. It's trapped as well, and Canterbury have fought their way back into this game. Fox batting a wee bit lower than usual today. And that average is above 60 in first class cricket. Can't complain about that. What a career stat line he has. Phenomenal player. Fine well with Fellas. Driven well, driven for 4, 55 for 3. Going to be sweating on this game, especially with that low score that they've scored. Northern Districts get too much of a big lead here. I desperately want to win this game too, just prove that we've got some good players in this club. We just haven't probably delivered on the promise this season. So 204 out and a target of 76 for 8. There was a lot going on that game. 400 for 9 with Skinner with a big 191. Top score for him. Say this game is slightly in the balance here, and probably slightly ahead is Canterbury at this stage. You know how frail our order has been this season. Considering looking at all averages, but be thinking, what's going on, especially. It's a beautiful looking drive for 4. That's good from Wilcox. Head delivery being punished. Ryan Canterbury dust here. Find the bat, as mentioned. Going above 2.5 runs per over, and Fellis is gone as momentum was just starting to get with Northern Districts there, and it's what to see. Oh, he's gone to back-to-back wickets, and Woodley has got the wicket, and now we are in all sorts of bother. 116 for 5. Looking drive, that is 4. Good shot from Wilcox. Lot depending on him. He's gone. That's a huge wicket. 28 for 6. It's a low-scoring game. There's enough on that to get home there. It's a good run. Safe enough run. 20 with 30 from one of these batsmen just to get parity. But even parity here is advantage Canterbury. A little bit more aggressive with the bat. This is what some of the Northern Districts batsmen are very capable of. I feel as though there hasn't been any big hundreds or anything this season. No one really standing out across all the formats for that matter. It's a bit of a middling season for us. We want to seek some improvements next season. Obviously, Glory 100 is all about winning as many trophies as possible. 682 all out plays there. Targo got through to 131, 59 for 3, 98 for 5. Looks like Auckland are going to win that game. A handy partnership this. It's just put us back in the contest. Gone for 16, 163 for 7. Here we'll hit that pretty hard and hit that for 4. They're golden runs now. Oh, that's got a wee bit of turn. On for 5. Got that away. It's a half century for Thomas Weir. That crunches that hard away for 4. That's a good shot. 3 boundaries in the over, and lead is now 14. Any lead above 30, 40 would be nice. Look like it's going to be the case as Robertson's been trapped. LBW, he's gone for naught. And Hanson survived the over. Hill, and not quite. All let's see in Thomas Weir is just been instructed to try and hit out, get a few boundaries, try to get the lead up a little bit. That away, that's a nice stroke for 4. 7 off 100 deliveries, a lead of 23. Got the strike back. His spinner is causing us some grief, and we don't have a spinner in our lineup. It's been well hit for 6, so we are causing a bit of damage towards the back end of this innings. That pretty hard too, just taking the opportunities when they come along. Moves to 79. A lead of 35. It's handy. It's a handy lead. And finally, that innings is going to come wrap up. He's just being drawn into the sweep. That's taking out middle stump. Up 79. A good 79 that was. Got us a little bit of a lead. Games around the ground obviously haven't changed around too much. We need an early strike. That extra little bit of lead has come up handy. Irie is gone. He's gone for 13. That game is very low scoring, and Auckland in complete control of that fixture. They're coming in, and that's a corker of a delivery to get Turner in for 6 for 2 now. Canterbury are in a shaky position, and it's just gotten a wee bit worse now. Murray's got a wicket of Marston. 12. Brilliant spells from those two, and we're just going to continue our constant attack with the seamers. One getting going here for Canterbury. That's the big concern. What? Tons of time in this game. Target 1-on-1 for 3, taking 178 more there. Auckland lead by 418. Top players taking a lot out of the contest. Hanson back. Yeah, bowling options relatively fresh, as well as continuing to attack. Very good fight back here. Darcy 38, 13 for Spearman. Finally have another wicket, and it's the wicket of Darcy. 39 off 156 deliveries. A lot of time at the crease. Starting to play a lot of devious tricks, and Weir is making the most of it. Going for 2. Bennett being exceptionally accurate as well. Canterbury 1, 3 for 9. Lead of 98 at the moment. And we've wrapped it up. That is a good bowling effort from the Northern District side, getting the first place team. So it's about 136 about. Spearman batted valiantly, 114 deliveries for 18 runs. It's not going to be probably enough. We've just got to start well on this chase. Take all worries out of it. Rain most of the day. Worried about that. Just worried about getting ourselves that score. And Hill will be trapped. LBW from folks. 4 for 1. For a low score in the T20 where we bowled Auckland out for about 101, 102 or something. We're out for 60 odd, so I'm not taking anything for granted here. 15 for 2. This is very much. Let's try and survive sort of session. Okay, the boundary. 20 for 2. This game is all of a sudden very interesting now. 46 for 4. Canterbury are really putting the effort in here. And it's very tight, this game. A 20 or 30 run punch just to put Canterbury in doubt. We are very much rattled here. Good shot from Wilcox. That'll ease the nerves in the camp. Significant time is very important. That's a valuable boundary too. But having had too many of those in this innings. It's a bit more confidence in the batting now. 18 to win. All it took was just one significant partnership, and this has been it. But we are going to finish the season on a high note. There you have it. We do finish our season positively. Wilcox 41 at the end, 19 from Hardwick. And that has meant we finish in a respective 4th place. Just comfortably ahead of Wellington and Central District. So a wee bit of a drop from last season, although I think the team we've inherited is not as good as the numbers suggest. But yeah, you guys have enjoyed another season of Glory Hunter. We will be back with season review and looking to start another season. Smash the like button, share with 3, and we'll see you for more Glory Hunter Cricket.